Hello there all, this is a Yanmar 1GM engine, as you can see right off the data plate right there. I was having some problems with it when me and Uncle Sandy ran it up from Rock Hall. There was no wind most of the morning. We ran the engine, we ran the fuel tank dry. What happened is, this line coming in, ignore this bulb here, I'll talk about that later. This line right here got completely clogged up with sediment that had been sitting in the tank for probably years and years and years, and therefore the pump right there could not get any fuel to send on its merry way down to the engine and down to the diesel separator, and I'll talk about that shortly. So in order to fix this problem, the first thing I went out and did is I originally tried using a little fly valve down there to manually prime the engine, but that did not work because there's sediment in there and I didn't know it. So after I got some advice, I attached this bulb here to the incoming line from the fuel tank, and I blew all the sediment back in to the fuel tank, which probably wasn't very good, but it had nothing else to do with it, and I don't know how far back that was going, but you could literally get no flow through that line at all. Next, I hooked it up correctly, all these nice little clamps around here, and I unfastened this little bulb right here, right there, and 1/4 turn, and I started pumping away on this little bulb here, which forced fuel through the pump all the way down through the sediment, the diesel separator. I drained the diesel separator earlier, and a whole bunch of black gunk came out of there and down into the bilge of my boat, which probably is not good. I kept on pumping until diesel started to flow out of this little nut right here. Then I unfastened this nut right here, and I point at it, 1/4 turned, and I pumped it and I pumped and I pumped until some fuel started to spray out of there. And I also had earlier installed this pump, thinking that I could just pull the fuel through the engine. Of course, that couldn't happen because this line was jammed. So I gave a couple of squeezes on this one too, and started up the old engine, and she, after a couple of little spurts, started to run like a charm. So the moral of the story is, A, never let your tank run dry, and B, to have a couple of handy little pumps hooked up onto your engine, and to look at a bunch of YouTube videos that ask for advice, such as this one, on how to get your Yanmar 1GM engine running again. Alright, hope everybody has a good day. Alright, bye-bye.